Greetings, flesh wound horror freaks, and welcome to a brand new Halloween Vinegar Syndrome episode of Flesh Wound Horror. I am Daniel Shine, joined as always by Todd Loya.
What's up?
Pugs Dread.
Namaste.
And Mike Kruger.
What's up, you sick motherfuckers?
So today we've had such a stacked month, so we're covering one of the standout Vinegar Syndrome Blu-rays, which is 1988's Memorial Valley Massacre from director Robert C. Hughes. And this one, Evil Land developer Alan Sangster has just opened his latest tourist trap, the Memorial Valley Campground. As carloads of happy campers arrive for what they assume will be a weekend of fun in the great outdoors, a much more sinister presence is watching them from the nearby wilderness. When the campers start turning up dead and their bodies brutally mangled, George, the head forest ranger, is tasked with finding the killer and putting an end to the bloodshed. But it seems he might know more about the sinister killings than he's letting on. Shot under the title Memorial Day and released internationally as Valley of Death, Memorial Valley Massacre is a cheerfully absurd direct-to-video slasher featuring imaginative deaths and a wild choice for a killer. Directed by Robert C. Hughes of Hunter's Blood and starring John Kerry and genre film icon Cameron Mitchell, Vinegar Syndrome presents Memorial Valley Massacre in its official disc debut, newly restored in 4K from its original camera negative. All right. So Kruger, was this a first-time watch for you?
Yeah, so this is my first time seeing this, and just reading the description on this movie, the concept seemed really, really cool and original for a slasher. So that being said, I dug all the characters on this. The campers, the bikers, campground workers. They all had that like 80s dialogue I love, especially with the punks talking about the one couple's son humping Bambi in the woods. Like, that was pretty fucking funny. I love the look of the wild man. It reminded me something kind of maybe like out of a Hills Have Eyes type of deal. He also had like some cool acrobatic shit he did. Like, he did this like cartwheel off a fucking tree just randomly that I thought was really cool. And I also liked his love of the, like, how he was like really nice to the animals indigenous there. It made me like more or less root for him to kill all these motherfuckers, you know, that are intruding on this land. And the kills were good. There was decent gore, you know, nothing like Savini level, but what was there was solid. And there was a really good fire stunt at the end with like a nice long burn towards the end of the movie that I really enjoyed. And overall, I thought this was good. Totally never heard of this before. And I'm glad I fucking got to see it, and I'm definitely going to watch it again.
Awesome. Pugs, first time watch for you.
This is the first time I've ever heard of this damn movie. Yeah, and it was a pleasant surprise because when I heard the description, I'm like, this is weird. And it is weird, but it's fun. Dan, you and your blue shirt riding that damn ATV through the crowd, to the woods, you're a dick, and you deserve what you get. So,
They stole my keys. Come on.
That's true. But I am glad that someone found their way to a wrestling ring because I think they're better at doing this than that. So good for him. But yeah, overall, this movie is pretty fun and shockingly enjoyable.
Yeah. What did you think, Todd?
Well, I'm a longtime fan.
Mm-hmm.
If I would have thought of it beforehand, I would have pulled out my Laserdisc and showed you guys. So,
oh, nice.
So I have been for a while. Other fact that it was also been released as Son of Sleepaway Camp. But there's two versions of it. Is where it gets weird. There is the international one that came out in a few markets that has hardcore adult inserts.
No shit.
So there's that, but then there's also the one that was another retitled one too that internationally that uses some of the music cues from Sleepaway Camp to kind of pull them together. But
I would actually like to see that ending if it's like he pulls the pants down and this time.
That would be funny. But part of me is like, isn't there already a Son of Sleepaway Camp? But that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
Spoiler. But yeah, this one, it's weird. It's so 80s. It's just a ton of fun. It's a simple premise. It feels like it does borrow from Hills Have Eyes a bit. More specifically, Hills Have Eyes 2. Well, the good part. Yeah, I was gonna say. I will defend that movie because it's so horribly
I like
bad.
Hills Have Eyes too.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But it is bad.
Oh yeah.
It's all
of a sudden having Friday the 13th music like throughout the kills is just fuck makes it awesome. Because apparently Harry Manfredi only knows how to do like one theme. Because no matter what else it does, you hear Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
So.
He struck gold. He knows what he's doing.
Right? It works.
They'll like
it's
it, trust me.
It's no different than Tim Burton. Everything sounds the goddamn same.
You mean
Very
Elfman?
true.
Whatever. Exactly to him.
They're the same fucking thing. Yeah, they come together.
The
Package deal.
music's in his movies, whatever. Yeah, I bet Elfman.
So I've always liked this one too. Obviously, this is not, a serious-minded slasher, but I really dug the killer. I mean, you've got this caveman-esque killer. It's so unique, killing the most random group of campers I've ever seen. It makes no sense, yet it works so well. I've said before, like a lot of retro slasher stuff we've done, there've been some. I mean, this is definitely post Golden Age at this point, but there are some gems there. The director's other film, Hunter's Blood, as well. Memorial Valley Massacre is a blast, and it takes a little while to get to some of the killings, but there are some pretty cool kills. Everything's, of course, practical at this point. It looks good. Nothing looks shitty, and it's pretty inventive. And yeah, it's definitely one of those films where you want the killer to just fucking bulldoze everyone. But yeah, and then we get a fucking caveman and a bulldozer. I mean,
yeah, where are you going to drive that fucking thing?
It doesn't matter. He just figured it out. Press buttons, And yeah, this movie's a blast. It's so much fun. And if you haven't seen it, which I know a lot of people haven't, since this is, the first real post Laserdisc release of it, I believe, you do want to check it out.
This is the first on disc. Well, not on disc. The first digital release of this film.
Yes.
Because if you didn't know, laser discs are actually analog.
Yes, they're good to get signed still, though. Even if you don't have a.
Shut up, hipster. Go play with your vinyls.
Good to get signed. Shut up, Doc. You have vinyl too. I saw a vinyl player when I was in California.
A vinyl player.
Record player, whatever. You said vinyl. Shut up, Todd. God damn it.
Yes, but I didn't buy it last week. I've had it for like 20 plus years. Longer than that, shit.
All right. So
did this movie make anybody else want fucking pork and beans? Because that stack on his table, I'm like, really.
I thought that's what he was going to steal. I'm like, did he break in to steal beans?
And then this lying fat asshole steals an apple. Bullshit.
It was looking for candy, and yeah. All right. So also, I wanted to throw out there.
Stole a Jack.
Dude, I don't even drink, and I'm like, yeah, it's right there, and you're a criminal piece of shit. Get it? Drink and drive.
On the extras front, we get Welcome to Memorial Valley, an interview with the director. That's very informational. We also get Ranger Danger, which I thought was pretty cool. An interview with actor John Kerry, whoever decided to call it that, by the way, kudos. That was funny. So great release, best release this has ever had, and it looks amazing. Vinegar Syndrome does a stellar job as per usual. Do we have any spoiler talk on this one?
Yeah, I got some stuff.
Okay, well, why don't
we rate it first? Sorry.
Yeah, let's rate it. Okay.
All right, we rate on a 0 to 5 star scale. So, Kruger, what say you?
I'm a 3.5. I enjoyed the shit out of this, and like I said, I'm definitely gonna watch this again. This is one of those like, it's so bad it's good movies, but it's even like it's not even that bad. Like it's pretty well done. So
it'll put a smile on your face for sure. Pugs, what say you?
It's slightly long, but I still had a blast, so I'm gonna go 3.5 too.
Okay, nice. And Todd,
I am 3.5. Also, I was borderlining on 4. It's just not quite there, but I did enjoy it a lot, and it's one of those because if I'm grading within the slasher genre, there's a lot to go up. But I mean, this is a really solid post Golden Era slasher.
Yeah, I think we're actually all right on par. I'm a 3.5. I want to go higher, but I have to be realistic. It's not, it's not the Prowler.
Nice.
It's not, but it is definitely worth watching for a good time. Get some buddies over.
Well, just like the absurdity of like a caveman, killer is like really, really cool. And it was kind of reminding me of like, stuff like The Woman and Offspring and shit like that. So and plus let's go into the spoilers because I want to talk about some of these kids.
Dan?
Absolutely. So guys, we're gonna do a spoiler talk segment now. So if you're haven't seen this and don't want super direct spoilers, now would be the time to bow out and pick up after you do watch it. So you gotta grab that Blu-ray.
Yeah, you can get it directly from Vinegar Syndrome, or I think it will hit retail the end next couple of weeks, the end of the month.
Yeah, and you have the Black Friday sale from them coming, which is always great. Trust me, these guys have an amazing lineup of films, and that is a sale you want to take advantage of. They also have vinyl, but not vinyl players. All right, so you have been warned.
Very informational.
I know.
Yeah, spoiler time in case, because we kind of went off track. Yes. So if you're still listening after... Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. After now, it's on. I know, but we started talking about something else, Dan.
That is true.
So now it's spoiler time.
I want for it, Dan. My remake pitch. I want those Geico cavemen in the remake. Like get like a bunch of them.
Failed TV show. Although they, you know what, they could start killing the crew members and cast members. That's cool.
I'd be down with that.
On a writing retreat. Boom.
They snap and take on their caveman personas. There's your reboot. There's your reboot. So who has spoiler thoughts?
Yeah. So I just wanted to say, like, the fucking government official just not giving a shit about anybody dying was hilarious. Also, like, he fucking putting all those snakes on their food. Like, what a dick. Like, fucking still awesome though. Also, though, the fucking explosion on the RV was just like fucking funny as fuck. It made me laugh my ass off. And then the one kill with the spike pit I actually enjoyed because like he threw that one guy down there, but then he threw the other guy on top of him, and it actually looked pretty cool. And then the kill on his dad, with the fucking trap. Like I loved all the traps the wild guy had fucking set up. It was really, really like inventive and cool. And like I know they probably had like little to no budget on this, and they still made it work really well. So, and plus all the characters were well written. That twist, when you get the park rangers, his dad was pretty decent. So,
yeah,
didn't feel like a big enough area that you would just forget about him. But I guess
well, he didn't forget about him. He just stopped looking because that was weird too. I'm like, I'm one of the best hunters around. Blah blah.
I've got a cave fan, son. Just
next time, just look for the dinosaur in the wrestling ring. You'll find his ass.
There you go. Todd, any spoiler thoughts?
No.
All right, so on that note, guys, be sure to like, share, and subscribe here on YouTube. And like I said, check out Vinegar Syndrome. They are awesome. They're our favorite company for a reason. And fleshwoundfeatures.com as well. Check out our eBay stores. And Pugs, send us home.
All right. We're also on Patreon, so you can support us starting at just $1 for exclusive and early content. And most importantly, uncensored. We get pretty rowdy over there, so come check it out. Follow us on all the social media platforms, all that bullshit. We're on everything. So please and thank you. Everyone, say good night.
Good night.
Night.
Stay sick, motherfuckers.
Namaste. Adios.